Hello again and welcome back to Rowan. So I've decided to make a few little additions on the outside. So this is like a little sheep shearer's hut. I've got sheep naturally spawning here, so they should just continually fill this little pen. Of course, you can't get people to stop jumping the fence when they want to, which is ridiculous because sheep shouldn't be able to jump that high. But anyway, let's go inside here. So it's kind of just like a small little farmhouse. This is a new chair design that I saw on Minecraft Furniture. And I kind of like it. It's just a sign on the back of a half step block. It kind of looks more like a little stool. I saw another version where they used a painting. The painting's kind of cool idea, except you have a picture on the back, and so I didn't really like that. But I was thinking about changing one of the paintings in my texture pack to just be an all wood. And that might work. But I did a little bit of work up here in the rafters, and I've got like the little eating area, like the kitchen. These are all, oh, actually that one's in the wrong direction, but these were all just stoves. I wanted to keep that look. And apparently they rotate whether you want them to or not. So these should be facing the direction where you can't see the oven entrance, and so they'd just be like one. And they're still functional. You can still use them. They just look like stone. I just wanted it to kind of all match, make it like a little stone counter type thing. But I'll fix that later. And then this, I couldn't come up with anything for like a loom. I have like a loom and a spinning wheel in here, but I suppose he could have like a shop, like a tailor shop in town, and maybe that's where he would do all that work or whatever. But so what else did I do? I moved. Was it that one? Well, I built this new house. I'll show you that a little later. Let's see. I moved one of these. I did. Well, I'll just show you there everything. Well, when I see it, I'll tell you. But so I think you've seen everything on here. Don't jump, sheep. It's not worth it. Okay, jump, sheep. So this is like a new little cemetery. Apparently, I should change the name of this place to Sheep Town. There's just too many of them. And it's got like a freshly dug grave, like a little crypt, mausoleum, whatever you want to call them. I may make this a little larger just because it's kind of a small cemetery. I have room to grow it out this direction or back this way. I'll kill this like little pond that's right here, but nothing says I can't move that around or just get rid of it anyway. I dressed this pond right here up with some, I guess it's sugar cane, just to make it like little reeds, put some lily pads in it, and changed out the textures so there wasn't any sand because it was just too bright. Over here on the blacksmith shop, I went back to this color of roof because it was just too dark. I didn't want it to look like nether brick stuff. And then I made this lighter wood up here, which I'm almost thinking is too light. I think there's one in between the two. And what else did I do? Swapped it out there. Oh, I remember what else. So inside here, I think this is the same. I don't think much has changed. But if you go downstairs, I pushed this wall back one so I could get another row of stuff in here. Now this may be just a ridiculous amount of half slabs for showcase. So what I might end up doing is like breaking out every other one just to give them their own set of, like a little display case for each one individually. What else did I do? Oh yeah, so one of the other things that I wasn't really happy with was over here I had the those dragon towers. And so if you aren't following along, you don't know what the dragon tower is. It's something I developed for well, let me just show you. Let me go to spawn here. and I will show you. This is a dragon tower right here. So I built this. I wanted something that was kind of ornate. You climb up on top of it, you punch the sign, and then it gives you, this dragon will come up, pick you up, and fly you to whichever destination of the sign you punched. Well, it was kind of laggy. No matter where you were on the top of the screen, it would say boss health and give you this big long bar. So it kind of seemed like I don't know, it wasn't working for me anymore, especially with a map that's as big as this world is. It's like essentially 9 regular map tiles large, so it's pretty big. And if you wanted to fly from like one town to another town, it would take literally like 5 minutes of just watching the landscape go by as your guy's flying. And so yeah, I didn't like it. So the other thing that I changed in here, since I'm here, I'll show you, is I added this little like viewing tower to the side of spawn, and I added the little glowstone window looking things just to make that outer wall look a little better. So you can kind of see it just kind of looks like windows that are lit up from inside. And there is, I'll just run over here real quick, show you. So this is about the speed that you would have flown if you were doing dragon travel, which for some people it's not too bad, but for me it was just kind of agonizingly slow. And then if you had any kind of lag on the server or your machine or whatever, then it was just really jerky. So what I replaced the quick travel with, oddly enough, is a plugin called Quick Travel. So I built these new little like quick travel stations, and I will turn this on so you can kind of see what is going on here. But so you climb up on top of this thing, and if you haven't found it yet, it'll give you a little message that says quick travel discovered, and then the name of it, which for this one would be Rowan. And then you can type QT and then the name of the place that you've discovered. So I'll say Fourth Wind, and then you can see kind of like a little smoke around it. It does like a potion splatter effect. It's like this pow noise when you come in. And now I'm in Fourth Wind. So it's basically just like Warps, except it's really cool because you have to find that platform before you're allowed to teleport to it. So you still have to wander the world looking for these areas, before you can actually fast travel to them. So it's more like Skyrim or Fable or one of these other ones where you have to discover a town before you can just jump to it instead of just getting on a dragon and flying there, which was kind of cool. But and you can set these things up too to where they don't have to be discovered. So there's like spawn, for instance. I'll probably put one there that anyone can just quick travel to spawn, but you can get to spawn just by typing /spawn as well. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that around. I may change it just to make it QT spawn, just to make it all the same. And you've probably seen this town. I didn't really do much more in here. Since the addition of the upside down stairs, I've kind of changed the interior of that house a little bit. I added some to make these look more like arches. But yeah, so let's go back to Rowan, and I will show you this new house that I built, if I can find where I put it. Oh no, I'm trapped in a well. Help, Timmy's trapped in a well. Okay, so over here is the new house, and I don't yet have the interiors completely finished. It's just kind of the walls are up. And it's pretty big. I'll turn that off so you can see it all. And I like how it turned out. This one actually is kind of split across 2 chunks. So it's a huge house, but it's not really that huge. And part of the problem is because like this is the edge of one chunk, so this walkway is partially on half that guy's property, and then you've got kind of like this large front yard, and then there's this kind of like large courtyard area in the back, which I think right along this staircase is where the edge of the chunk is for that. And then you go up into this grassy area, and I've got like a little fenced off area there. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put this house up for sale. If I do, I'll probably only sell like half the lot, and then whoever buys it, I'll just give them the other half. So that way somebody doesn't buy like half the house and then somebody else come along and buy the other half right at the same time or something stupid like that. But let's go inside. And so this is like the main living area, and what I'll probably do is just build this like a little library or office type desk area, and then this will just be kind of a large living area, and then I've got these big windows. And over here I've got two more big windows, another large area here. I'll probably build like a kitchen and big dining room, so I may end up sectioning off some stuff. I put this little arch kind of separating these, which I like. So I may do something like maybe the dining room should be over here, and this could be like a little breakfast nook. But there is a door that leads you out onto this tiny little like deck area. So this kind of just lets you go outside and say hi to your neighbors or whatever. And I may add some more like decks upstairs, because the other houses seem to have like little porches and decks and things, and this one just doesn't really have that. But so then up here is another kind of big spacious area with a giant picture window looking out at the church, and then you've got one of the larger bedrooms was my plan for this room. And then if we go through here to this side, you've got another bedroom that's pretty much just a mirror image of that one. I think the placement of this wall might be a little bit different. And then we'll go up the stairs again. And now we're on the third floor, which is kind of attic type setup. And so if we go in here, this is a really small like 3x3 room. This probably could be good for like a crafting room or something like that. And then over here, oh look, there's a enchanting table. How mysterious. So yeah, I just set that up, and with the little bookshelves there, you can see it drawing in the magical power. But then you've got kind of a large window looking out into like your little courtyard area in the backyard. Or if you come over here, another good view of the church. So this has a lot of big windows. It's probably one of the biggest houses that I've built on this in this town. My only complaint about it is this, I don't know, it's really open, which isn't bad because it's nice to be able to move around in the house that you own. And then for the front porch, I just use brick and then little half-step slabs, and then use the nether fence to make kind of like a little porch support type stuff. I think it turned out okay. I'm not 100% sold on it, and then the roof is pretty involved actually. To try to recreate this again, it would probably take me a while, but essentially it's just all steps, and then in the corners I've got square blocks, except for on the very end they're half slabs. And then in the interior corners, the inside corners, they're full blocks. And then on the roof peaks for these two guys, they're steps that meet. And then this one's half slabs. And I could do the upside down stairs under here to round these out a little better, and then do like some upside down half slabs. But I don't know, I didn't want to make it that thick on the outside, and I've already kind of done that with this house. Excuse me. And I just wanted a little bit different roof look over here. But like I was saying, I may take this one and build like a balcony out here, or like a deck or something. Or maybe it could be right off this one. This one's where the stairs are. they come up, so it would be kind of neat maybe to turn and come outside. So maybe this would be a good place for it. Other things that I've done, I also went back and I added the redstone torch. So those of you who have seen this before, this will be nothing new. But if you haven't, if I set it to day, they turn off and the pork cutlass opens. So the mod for that is called Solar Redstone Torch. The mod to make the pork cutlass open is Portcullisante, which I guess is French for moving door. And then the mod for the little quick travel thing is just quick travel, all one word. I'll put links to them in the description so you can see what's going on. But anyway, so and then plans, future plans out here. There'll probably be some more like farms because I don't have any farms yet. I'll probably put like a windmill with like a granary, and then overall by the sheep farmer, I'll probably put another farm over there. But yeah, so I've got these things kind of hidden all over the world. And anytime somebody who's on the server builds something that's, you know, getting a lot of traffic, then I will set one of these up for them. I may make it to where users can build their own. I just don't want there to be a million of them because right now, if you're on the thing and you just type in QT and you have the screen on so you can see what's going on, it gives you current location is Rowan, and then from here you can quick travel to Erta, Fourth Wind, and then this is page 1 of 1. So I'll just travel to Erta in case you're wondering what that looks like. And poof, we appear, and there's Erta, which is actually Atlantis by Revolve. And I liked it so much, I imported it into my world, and then I've gone through the interior and done a lot of changes to it, which I'm still not going to show you guys yet because it's nowhere near done. And I think I've shown you enough in this video now to just kind of give you what's been going on. And yeah, so that's it. Anyway, talk to you later.